Get ready. It's time to surround yourself with some of the best attractions Central Florida has to offer. It's time for the Central Florida Sights and Sounds Podcast with your hosts, John and Anne Marie Carigliano.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our brotherly time. We're happy, giving and taking to the friends we're making. There's nothing we won't do. Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our happy time. This is a festival, and now the best of all, we're here to share it all.
Welcome to Season 5, Episode 15 of the Central Florida Sights and Sounds Podcast, bringing you the sights and sounds of Central Florida's world-class attractions, and I'm your host, John Krieger. Of course, here's my wonderful wife, Miss Anne Marie.
Hi.
Well, on this week's show, we're finally getting into the Adventures in Charity shows. Are you excited about that?
Yes.
Now, I do warn you, obviously, there is going to be maybe some, like, PG-13 language. So we're gonna be marking these explicit, but also just want to give you a heads up. These are very long shows. How long are these shows?
Probably going to be around 2.5 or 3 hours, give or take. I know, like, the show, it's like when we go to Adventures in Charity, the show itself is from like 7 to 10 or so.
Yeah.
So it's long.
The only part it will be omitted is the intermission, because it's kind of divided up into two different parts. We'll kind of blend it in, or maybe put a little musical interlude in the middle. I don't know.
We'll do a commercial.
We'll do a quick commercial. But anyway, so this was done end of September of 2014. Technically, it was from what they called the second annual.
This is actually kind of a side note. This is right when we got engaged. This is like a couple days after we got engaged.
Oh, that's right. Oh man, good time.
And this is where we met Ashley, who made our cake for our wedding.
And this is also where we met Ian Janasco.
I've known Ian since I moved here.
I'm just going to pull this microphone away now, because that was the first time I met him. But yes, that is also where we met our cake maker that actually did the Adventurers Club cake. Well, at least my cake.
Kangaloosh.
I had like a bachelor's cake or something.
So with our kind of a side note here, our wedding cake was, one tier was pineapple rum, the other tier was vanilla raspberry, and then the top tier, which we kept, was the cake that Ashley actually made for this Adventures in Charity, which was a Kangaloosh cake. And it was delicious, and that's why we decided to go with her. John had a groom's cake, which was chocolate and coconut, with, of course, Stitch on it, because what else would be on it?
It was great. It was like literally eating a mound's cake. It was a mound's cake, literally. Anyway, before we babble on for
shout out to Ashley, because you're awesome, and we love you.
If she listens to the show. So, without further delay, enjoy Adventures in Charity from 2014.
Home, I'm home. Here.
She has an age. Thank you. I have the work done. Thank you. But adventure keeps calling my name. Go ahead, John.
We'd like to stay for about a year.
to base camp at the Himalayas. Make your own pun there. I'd like to bring up now that, okay, so we're not technically doing a Disney show. So we're not really the characters here. We're not Hathaway Brown, we're not Otis Wren. So, you know, if you catch us slipping up, just say, not! And then that's our disclaimer. So because we are legally bound not to do the club salute or the club creed or the club song, we have to bring some of you up to do that. And who better than our illustrious producer of this? Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Rob Croskery.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second Adventures in Charity. I think it says an awful lot about how popular that the Adventurers Club was that 8 years after St. Bean Counters closed it. The room is filled with people that love the club and love the talented adventurers that have entertained us for so long. Now, I am unworthy, obviously, to do any of the club creed and song and so forth, but we're in luck. Because if I have some help with none other than Merriweather Pleasure, wait, I'm going to bring him up in a minute. But before we do that, we have some thanks. They're in order. First of all, I'd like to have a couple of announcements. Raffle 50/50s, you've heard about that. See Kiera Ann and give her that big tip she was telling you about. Second, the Platinums have special additional items. There is artwork that was handmade. There's a beautiful platinum mask. And all you have to do is see the lovely Emily. Stand up, Emily, so everybody can see you. And she will make arrangements for you to get those special platinum editions. I want to thank all of the people that bought tickets. You paid a good sum of money to support some great charities. And we'd like to thank every member of the board. Let me thank my vice chairman, Sean Tucker. His roommate, Jason Shuck. Ian Janasco. Pikachu. Mandy Schroyer, who is invisible, in a black costume doing black things. And of course, Graham Murphy. And I would be remiss if I did not mention the most patient and loving of all, my wife, Melinda, who for years has put up with my passion for the Adventurers Club and various follies. So at this time, without any further ado, adventurers, let's bring up Merriweather Pleasure with a big round of applause. You would know, Joe. Yeah. And so, folks, we begin with the club salute. Now, those of you that are actually Disney entertainers and so forth, put your hands over your ears. Go la 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 la, or whatever you need to do. And ignore the next few minutes. It doesn't happen. But for the rest of you, welcome. Take your right hand. Place it in the middle of your belly. Give a little fishy wave, thusly. Pretend you're taking a drink, although some of you don't need to pretend, I see. And then raise it high in the air and say, Congaloosh! That, folks, is the club salute. Let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3. Congaloosh! Not bad. At this time, it is important that all of you, especially those that have never been initiated in the club before, learn the club creed. And so I turn the microphone over to Merriweather Pleasure.
Never gets old. Anyway, what Colonel Crosby did not mention, of course, we should also tell those who do not know what the word Congaloosh means. It is an all-purpose word, very much like aloha, to mean different things upon different inflections, like, hello, Congaloosh. Goodbye, Kungaloosh. Kiss me quick, the love's approaching the village, Kungaloosh. So just remember that for whenever you're going to be greeting fellow adventurers. Now, for the club creed. Once again, be using that same right hand up in the air and repeat after me. Oh, no, not that. No, not that. No. Yes. Yes. We climb the highest mountain. Just to get to better view. We plumb the deepest ocean. Because we're daring through and through. We cross the scorching deserts. Martinis in our hand. We ski the polar ice caps. In tuxedo looking grand. We are reckless, brave, and loyal. And valiant to the end. If you come in here a stranger, you will exit as a friend. Come on! Part 3, giving this over to our club Gleemeister of the moment, Colonel Crossbury, to teach us the club song. Free drink, Colonel.
Maybe because you're not at Disney right now, I can see that. You wouldn't be able to afford one there. Huh? All right, here we go.
For those visiting from the red states.
Twice through for those visiting from the red states. Thank you. And both Bim and Vigor are here. So we're doing it with Bim and Vigor. All right, here we go. Marching. Oh, that's wrong note. Marching along, we're adventurers, singing the song of adventurers. Up or down, north, south, east, or west, and adventurers' life is best. One more time! Marching along, we're adventurers, singing the song of adventurers. Up or down, north, south, east, or west, and adventurers' life is best. Big finish! And adventurers' life is best! Dum-dum-dum. Kungaloosh!
Meriwether and Rob knew this fall on ABC. Well, welcome. The theme of this year's Adventures in Charity is We Climb the Highest Mountains. So welcome to our base camp in Nepal. I know we're in Nepal because it's cold. My Nepals are hard. I told Tony he could have that joke, but I took it back. Yes, base camp of Mount Everest. Everest is also known as, I'm going to teach you to if you don't know it, Chomolungma. Let's say it all together. Chomolungma. Chomolungma, what the natives call it. And we are here to appease the goddess, Mayo Langsangma. Let's try that. Mayo Langsangma. That was all wrong. Mayo Langsangma. One more time. Mayo Langsangma. Yes, the goddess of generosity and giving. So we are here to appease. So when you're thinking about going into your wallet, it is to appease the wrath of an angry goddess and make her benevolent. And let me tell you a little something about Mayo Langsangma. Yes, that's right. You could all die tonight if we don't do this. Golden Mike, my wife, Emily Murphy, right here, ladies and gentlemen. She did some research. Golden Mayo Langsangma. See, I can't even get it right now. I'm reading. Yes, what? Gesundheit. Astride a tiger carries a bowl of barley, so drink up. While her companion, a mongoose, spits out jewels. Jewel vomiting mongoose. A new plush. Her main festival, Mani Rindu, climaxes in the release of a yak. I really did not see all this when I read it the first time. The night is young. So, to appease the goddess, it's all about giving and generosity. And so we have varied charities represented tonight. Each actor got to pick their own charity. And to talk about the first one, A Better Life Pet Rescue. Let's bring up we have several people supporting that. Let's bring up the cast up here on stage. Give them a round of applause. There's more of them. There's John Condon. John Condon, Mindy, Wally Dietrich. There we go. So, Eric, tell us a little bit about A Better Life Pet Rescue.
All of us chose this last year, and I decided to go ahead and choose it again this year because I actually like animals better than people. They're more truthful than people. Anyway, A Better Life Pet Rescue is a local pet rescue, and with the money that we were able to give them last year, it actually worked out very well. They had just found a dog. That literally, this is what happens. They get animals sent to them, or they're driving and they see a homeless animal and they pick it up, and they're able to take it in. It had some digestive issues, and they were able to use that money for an operation. And this dog has found its forever home. They take animals, and a number of people have fostered animals from A Better Life and just ended up going, "How am I going to keep it?" But what they do is they take animals and they try to find homes for them, their forever homes. And they do great work in town. And I know all my animals have been rescued. Most of yours are from Better Life. And so we believe it's a fantastic charity and they do excellent work. So thank you very much.
Better Life Pet Rescue, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of A Better Life, John Condon. No. John Condon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. I wanted to tell you this tale of this thing that I have discovered. You guys ready for this? I am not. I know, it's been probably 10 years since I've lived this long. So forgive me. I love you all. And here we go. As I was walking down the beach one bright and sunny day, I saw a great big wooden box a-floating in the bay. I pulled it in and opened it up, and much to my surprise, I discovered right before my eyes. I discovered right before my eyes. I picked it up and ran to town, happy as a king. I took it to this guy I knew who'd buy most anything. But this is what he hollered at me as I walked in his shop. He said, "Get out of here with that before I call the cop." Sing, "Get out of here with that before I call the cop." I packed it up and took it to my wife. And then I took it, that's what I meant. I ran for my life to give it to my wife. Right here, yes. But this is what she hollered at me as I walked in the door. She said, "Get out of here with that, and don't come back no more." Sing, "Get out of here with that, and don't come back no more." There's a key change, and then I can dance a little bit and think about how the rest of the song goes. Wait, not yet. There's more. I wandered all around the town until I chanced to meet a hobo who's looking for a handout on the street. He said he'd take most any old thing, he was a desperate man. But when I showed him the, he turned around and ran. Sing, when I showed him the, he turned around and ran. I wandered on for many years, a victim of my fate, until at last I came upon St. Peter at the gate. But when I tried to take it inside, he told me where to go. He said, "Get out of here with that, and take it down below." Sing, "Get I will. If you're out on the beach and you should see a great big box, and it's within your reach. What? Don't ever stop and open it up! Don't keep closed. Stop. That's my advice to you. 'Cause you'll never get rid of that. No matter what you do, sing, you'll never get rid of that. No matter what you do.
Yes, there, I got it. Thank you very much. During the show, now some people bought tickets for audience participation. There's a raffle for audience participation. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a great segue to introduce the man manning the fish bowls. Would you hold those up, please? This is our actual Dave the Sound Man. This is Mike Mike Isom has a pitcher filled with women and a pitcher filled with men. Yes. They're not being auctioned, no. Speaking of redhead, let's bring up I guess not a natural, an unnatural strawberry blonde. Sheila Smith Ward to talk a little bit about her charity. Sheila, tell us about your charity.
Thank you, Graham. I will. But I'm just curious now, does money get taken out of the charitable donations if you mess up your song?
Hey! No!
$10 comes out of Better Life Pet Rescue. I'm just saying, and then maybe more money goes into the charity if you get up here, nail your song like it was 6 years ago.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, folks, now during the intermission, you will have a chance to bump up a charity that you have fallen in love with or want to favor. The charity that gets the most amount of tickets, most amount of votes, wins a little bump up of the percentage. So,
Thank you. So my turn now. And you can buy more votes.
Buy more votes.
Okay. Wait, but you just said something that confused me slightly.
They have the opportunity, they were given a chip when they came in the door.
Given a chip, right?
And they had the opportunity to buy more chips to
Sure.
show their given charity favor. More.
Got it. So you can, okay, got it. Okay, so more
How
favor.
much?
Chips in the box.
What's $5 a chip, correct? Yes.
Correct. $5 a chip.
A chip. And you can stuff the balance.
My husband is here, and so is your wife, and your first wife. Okay. My husband's first wife couldn't make it.
If the evening goes badly, maybe somewhere here is my third wife. Don't ever stop and open that up.
It tap dances. Anyway, all right. So my charity, on a serious note, is Feeding America. And the reason I chose this one is, all the time I'm one of those who, when I'm watching the TV, I can get slightly angered that so many politicians and so many celebrities always are trying to save other countries. And I'm sure, I know they have tough times, but there are plenty of people in the United States of America that are having challenges feeding themselves, feeding their children, So that is mine, Feeding America. Thank you for being here. We love seeing all of your faces. Some of you, no, I'm kidding. And I'll point you out. I'm teasing. We love you all. So thank you. No, Feeding America, it's great, and I love you all. And if my husband were here, I would make out with some of you.
Award, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for Mr. Eric Pinder.
Thank you, Graham, for talking about your little bump. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a song that I used to sing a lot, and as a character that rhymes with Brodus Ben. And because of the nature in which we sang the song, I would be a little meaner than I normally would. So now I'm going to sing the song as God intended. Spring is here, spring is here. Life is Skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world is in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts when coated with cyanide. The sun shining bright, everything seems alright when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We gain notoriety and cause much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our names. They call it impiety, lack of propriety, and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if Sunday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park. And maybe we'll do it a squirrel or two while we poison the pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all amid laughter and merriment, except for the few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickened with each drop of strychnine we feed to the pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison the pigeons in the park. I better like that
We took that opportunity to insert a plug. Don't look for the transition. Let's bring up Miss Angela Napoleon and talk to her. Very good, very good. Now, you have a prop. Okay, well, tell us a little bit about your charity you're supporting.
Hi, everybody. I'm Angela, and my charity is the National Kidney Foundation, and it's dear to my heart because my dad passed away from kidney disease, and I brought him today in an urn. I'm so sorry that offends really not him. It's a good thing. We'll auction him off.
Then you get letters from dead people.
Yeah, started. Yes. Now, speaking of dead people, my kidney foundation is dear to my heart because my dad was on dialysis, and I've worked with them. I've ran a marathon, let's face it. I've walked a marathon before, so it's been very dear to me. So I am willing, for whoever gives extra chips to my charity, I am willing to send you a coffee filter. It's really expensive. Thank you, 2 people. So we have $10 that are going to my charity. But if you guys, it's really dear to my heart, and I'm so honored to be here, and I'm really glad to share this with all of you. So thank you so much. And also, Better Life Pet Rescue. I rescued my husband from there. So. really dear to my heart, and I like to eat, so feed America. Amen.
I think just stay right here, Angela, because I think it would be fun just to abandon her on stage and see what happens.
Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. No, oh God, no, come back. Hello, hi. This is like so many days at the club. This was a Wednesday at the club where I'd be abandoned. But this is so fun. So now, someone else is gonna sing, aren't they, Graham?
We are.
Mutual, I'm gonna be singing. I actually am singing. Okay, Sheila and Mindy. Woo!
Well, here we are.
Here we are. Hi, polka
This
dots.
is fun.
How are you
That was a
guys?
beautiful moment you had with your dad. You're on stage.
That's not what we did in our show.
It was.
Sweaty balls.
Well,
Sweaty balls. Remember that one?
we never talked about that. No, that was
Jody. That was about Jody. This is awkward. All right. Hi.
Okay, so I was now. How long did you work at the club?
I was
Mindy?
there 5 years,
5 years.
full time,
Right.
and about 10 years subbing.
Okay. And then I was there. I opened it in '89, and I started I started out as a friend of Camellia Perkins. That was my first role there. And Angela, how long did you?
I played the role
Who
of
cares?
Sugar
No.
Sweet and Low Clap for tonight.
Right.
Tonight. But
How long were you there though?
like, I don't know, 35 years or something?
No, Angela,
Give
no,
or
you
take
weren't.
20.
No, you weren't. Because I've been there, I was there 18 years. I
We
was
knew
there
that.
beginning
She
to
says
end.
that a lot. I have to be last. I've been there a long
Oh, so wait,
time.
we all remember when the young one came in.
Okay,
We
all
all
right,
remember
you know what?
the train the young one. And who couldn't learn the lyrics to the Hawaiian War Chant?
She didn't know it. She was able to work the bone,
Yeah,
but not the
she
lyrics.
Thank you.
She could work a bone, that's how she got her
Anyway, ladies, we shouldn't be talking like this.
This is
in front of
awkward.
people. We
We're
really need
classy
to
people
maybe
here.
get along.
Oh, we
Yes.
admire each other.
We
admire each other
do.
very much.
Very
Yes.
deep down inside, where our kidneys are for my
Yes.
charity, the National Kidney.
These are your ovaries, though,
Those
and
are my
these are your
ovaries.
kidneys. Right.
My ovaries are still working.
Yes.
Her ovaries work. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. I will auction off your baby.
We have our own way of showing
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Right, girls?
Right.
Right. We belong to a mutual admiration society, the ladies and me. We belong to a mutual admiration society.
They think I'm beautiful and smart.
They think that I'm a work of art. They say that I'm the sweetest one.
No, they say I'm the sweetest one.
They claim that I'm a natural witch.
I claim she's just the opposite.
And that's the way we pass the time of day. The ladies and me, oh, we belong to a mutual admiration society. She claims that I'm a Carol. Joy never did the name. Yeah, but she's gonna help me out because she's just gonna come up here.
And
And
where's
Joy.
Joy, come up here.
Joy and Carol.
Joy and Carol.
Yeah,
I see
okay.
something in the light.
I think we're taking it's Carol. Carol's in the light.
No, we didn't.
No, she didn't learn
We
this
didn't know
lyrics,
any of
but
that.
excuse me, Joy, it was Mindy.
I messed up. I
Okay,
caught a
let's
lot
try
of
it
fun.
again. So what? Okay,
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, we're back. Hi.
Yeah, okay. I think she's absolutely great. She says, oh, it's a family trait.
when she just carries on and tends to just embarrass all my friends.
And we go on like that from night till dawn. The ladies and me, we belong to a mutual admiration society.
First of all, you should teach yourself, my dear, and stop screaming in my ear.
The only fighting that we do is just who loves who more than who.
And that is how we'll still be years from now.
Angela and me.
Mindy and Joy and me.
Carol and me, the ladies and we belong to a mutual admiration society.
Thank you, that is beautiful.
So one time we were looking for an alternate to say, just to mess up you regular people. That doesn't fit.
That's what she said. So, you know.
La 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 la. So the Steve Pernick, who worked at Comedy Warehouse, said, "Hey, when you go out there to mess with the regulars, don't say kungaloosh." And he, spread the word to everybody. Just act like the club salute is Bumbo Ziggy. So we spent the whole half of the night saying Bumbo Ziggy, and then people would go, changed it? Change things? Let's change things. Let's bring up the very lovely, incomparable Phil Card, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Card. Phil Card. They call him that because his card is full. Hello, Phil.
How are you?
Well, tell us, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Fine, it's good to see you.
Well,
likewise, I'm sure.
Oh, so tell us why your charity that you're supporting is Harvest Time.
Is that right?
Yes,
It is.
why don't you hold this mic for a while? Tell us a little bit about why you wish to support Harvest Time and what it does.
I can do that! Harvest Time International is a wonderful organization for feeding people. There seems to be a theme here tonight. Yes, they have a place up on 46 and just east of I-4, and it's a huge warehouse where lots and lots of food come in big trucks, and they send it out across America and the world as well. It's a phenomenal place, and they also have a grocery store that's made up of all reclaimed foods, and people don't have to pay much for it. So we hope that you will give to our charity tonight, because if we didn't eat, we wouldn't breathe.
Phil Card, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'm going to abandon you on stage and see what happens.
Oh, do you want the microphone?
No, you can have it.
Why don't I keep it?
Okay.
Okay. Hello, fellow adventurers! Wow! My name is and it's so good to see you, as well as good to be seen. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing this. I can tell you. I am dressed like an adventurer out of time, because I soon will be. Sorry, is it hot or is it just me? I knew you knew. You had to leave the club before it was closed to get one of these. Yes, it's so good. You look swell, folks. And I feel swell. Yes, especially around the head. Yes, and I'd like to tell you some stories, because I really don't have anything else memorized. So, it's true. Thank you. It's true. I have an encounter I'd like to tell you about. I found myself, where is that damn zipper? There it is. I found myself in a small German village, a village called Brunskau, which means Spurenschlafen. Sie haben? Yes, there, the street lamps were going a flicker at the late hour. Well, I was in search, so it was dark, of course. Very dark.
I was in search of a tavern which had every night a round of penny toss played, that young men from the town would descend from their zeppelins to play penny toss. What's the name of the village?
What's the name of the village?
I told you, but I meant to say, what's the name of the tavern? It's simple. Stairway to Heaven. She was stupid, but you asked. When out of an alley came a woman most forlorn. She had been, oh, that's not a stair. She had been weeping. Thank you. She had been weeping. Oh, well. I grabbed her. I pulled her close to me. She was not off put by this because of how I look. I said, why dear, you've been weeping. She said, no, I haven't. I said, yes, you have. She said, no, I haven't, and I'm not your dear. But, okay, I'll give you that. But you've still been crying. Okay, how do you know? It's so dark. I said, it's simple. Your blouse is moistening my chest, where your tears have dabbled your breasts. Isn't it Gracie? She said, okay, I have. My man just abandoned me and dumped me on the street. What? Right here on the street? She said, no, for good. Chad! Then I pulled her closer, if it were possible. Oh. Oh. What a beautiful woman like you. She said, how do you know I'm beautiful? I said, I can tell. You feel beautiful. She said, okay, I am, but how do you know? I said, I know you're beautiful. Why, your father must have been a terrorist. She asked.
Why do you say
19
that?
years of conditioning and you still need cue cards? I said, your father must have been a terrorist. And she asked, why? Wow, you're so good. I said, because you are the bomb. She said, oh, stop. I said, no, I'll continue. Your father must be a thief. She asked, why? Because otherwise, who stole the stars and put them in your eyes? She said, no more. I said, now when you say more, do you mean, is there a comma? She slapped me. No, there's no why there. You know, 19 years of working in a club where people interrupt you and you think I remember my lines.
That's the other guy.
You'll get your turn. She said, oh, okay, it's true, but, then I said, wait, is there a pig band ready to dance in the corners? I'd love that.
Why?
I want to talk to you after the show. Well, forget the why. There is no cue for a why. She.
Oh, it's all shut it, man.
She said, shut up. I should have done that earlier, didn't I? Shut up and kiss me, you fool. Well, what an invitation. So, the street lamps, they went out even more. It became even darker. I couldn't see her anymore. So, I groped her face to find her lips. I really can't see what I'm doing. Just then, a lighter flicked above my head. I looked. She was holding it. I took the lighter. I kissed her hand. Then I loathed the lighter. This all worked much faster in rehearsal, you see. And I reviewed two of the most luscious lips I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot of lips. Hers parted. Light me up, Tiger! Well, I kissed her once. I kissed her twice! I looked into her eyes and comforted her. It will get better, I promise. She said, what? You're kissing? No, your life! I answered, your life will get better. Then, as if to silence her uncertainty, I pressed my epidermal twins into her pulsing, puckered smackers. Then she pulled away. Wait, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you've been or who you are. I don't know your name. I said, my dear, I'm just a man. Nay, I'm more than just a man, for I am an adventurer! She said, all right, conquer me. I said, I am a discoverer. She said, discover me. I said, I'm an equestrian rider. She said, I slapped her. Then she implored me, how do you know? How do you know it will get better? I said, it's simple, dear, because... Thanks, Jim. Thanks for being there. But I'd give you a gold star for at least trying the rest of you. Oh, yes, I got it the first time. A long time ago. Oh, jeez! Way too long. A million years BC, the best things in life were absolutely free. But no one appreciated a sky that was up. What do you want, an invitation? Here, take that. And no one congratulated a moon that was always Don't make this difficult, because I can too. So it was planned that they would vanish now and then, and you must pay before you get them back again. That's what storms were made for, and you shouldn't be afraid. Oh. Every time it rains, meanings from heaven. I'll be back. Don't you know he's You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of. If you want the thing, I am totally blind. And when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from where's my kazoo? Ah, that's a lighter. Just my number. Package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. That hurts, doesn't it? When you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Sing it with me. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Bill Card, ladies and gentlemen. You can slap it. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Well, welcome to the Bill Card Show. Special guests, Adventures in Charity. Ladies and gentlemen, let us bring up at this moment Tony Dietrich. What a cute ass, Scott. Yes, that. Well, tell us about your charity there, Tony.
I'm here tonight representing the Second Harvest Food Bank, which is a local food bank which serves 6 counties here in Central Florida. I don't know if you are aware of this, but Orlando is one of the hungriest cities in the country, and not in a good way. We have a lot of homeless people, including a lot of children, and Second Harvest is responsible for supplying soup kitchens, other organizations. They actually supply food directly to people who are in need, and for every dollar that you contribute to Second Harvest Food Bank, they are able to purchase $9 worth of food. So they've been around since 1983, and it's their mission to keep Central Florida from going hungry. So please support that.
Well, now I'm going to abandon Tony on stage and see what happens. Do you have some guests coming up? Well, those supporting Tony, please come up here and let's welcome them to the stage as well. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Let's mask this awkward segue with another round of applause.
Here beneath the stars, while soft guitars we hear a strumming. I want you to know I love you so, and that is why I'm humming.
Oh yeah. Googly, googly.
That's why I married her right there.
It's a microphone.
It can be. Just talk directly into it.
Joseph home.
It's heaven to be here with you underneath the moon in Florida. I love everything that you do. It's paradise here in Florida. Your smile, your sighs, your wonderful charms, your lips, your eyes, your 2 loving arms. I love you, my darling, I do. Florida, the moon, and you. It's heaven to be here with you. Underneath the moon in Florida, pretend she's not there. I love everything that you do. It's paradise here in Florida. Your smile, your sighs, your wonderful charms, your lips, your eyes, your 2 loving
Patrick.
Arms, I love you, my darling, I do. Florida, the moon, and you.
Tony Dietrich, ladies and gentlemen. The Adventures in Charity players. Carol, why don't you stay up here for a second? Carol Wright, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Reed, ladies and gentlemen. Two Joe Reeds make a Carol Wright. No. Well, make some sense. Now you're. Tell us about the charity that you're supporting.
Supporting Alzheimer's, and those of us who have had loved ones afflicted by it know how devastating it is. I want to just share some statistics. More than 5 million Americans now have Alzheimer's. By the year 2050, nearly 14 million Americans will have Alzheimer's. So it's on a steep incline, and we really need to do something about it. We need to open our eyes or wake up and do something about it. And I'm thrilled to be a part of this. It's wonderful to be all.
Right this wave of applause, woman.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. I want to do a song that means a lot to me, but I'm going to need some help with some sound effects. Yeah. The first sound effect is that of a tinkling noise. So if I do this, I want you to say tinkle, 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 or shake your keys, or do both. Here we go. Oh, good, the keys, that's good. And the second sound effect is that of a burbling brook. So if I do this, you say burble, 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 burble. Try it. Yeah. And if I do this, you say vroom, vroom. Let's review. What's this?
Shake your keys or both.
And what's this? That's good, yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom now.
And what's this? Knuckles. It's choreography. There are fairies at the bottom of my garden. It's not so very, very far away. You pass the gardener's shed and you just keep straight ahead. I do hope that they've really come to stay. There's a little wood with moss in it and beetles, and a little stream that quietly runs through. You wouldn't think they dare to go merrymaking there. Well, they do. They do. There are fairies at the bottom of my garden. They often have a dance on summer nights. Thank you. The butterflies and bees make a lovely little breeze. And the rabbits stand about and hold the lights.
Do they put them on their ears?
Yes, the lights are right on the top of their ears. Isn't that strange? But that's what happens. Did you know that they could sit upon the moonbeams and snatch a little star to make a fan?
What do you do for a snatch? I do just about everything.
And dance away up there in the middle of the air. Well, they can. Yes, they can.
Choreography.
Choreography.
I saw a little something yesterday.
I'm gonna show that. Oh, fairies at the bottom of my garden. You cannot think how beautiful they are. They all stand up and sing when the fairy king and queen come lightly floating down upon their car. Oh, the king is very proud. Be proud. Yes, and very handsome. Be handsome. Stick with proud. And the queen. Now, can you guess who that might be?
Theta Barra.
No, it's not Theta Barra. No.
Oh,
No, not Queen.
Who is that famous actress?
No,
about your charity and your support of it?
Okay, I brought a visual aid. I am supporting the Haven of Hope Ministries in Central Florida. The Haven of Hope envisions a haven for all who are HIV and AIDS infected, all who are living in poverty and in need of care. Haven of Hope is a place where they can seek assistance without the fear of being judged or mistreated for who they are. It's a haven where people are ministered with love, compassion, and understanding. The Haven of Hope Ministries, on a weekly basis, offers spiritual and support for those who are infected with AIDS and HIV, and people who are living in poverty. They hold a weekly luncheon, which is sometimes the only hot meal that the people who attend will receive all week long. They run a food bank in Central Florida, which in 2013 was accessed by 1,300 individuals and families on a regular basis, offering food baskets to those who were in need. It is their vision to never turn anyone away who is in need of help, those who are sick and who are feeling hopeless. So, I found out on their website this evening, as I was reading, that any Disney cast member who makes a donation to Haven of Hope Ministries, Disney will match the donation. So I'm going to see to it that any donations that are received from me as a sponsor this evening will be matched by Disney tonight. So. And speaking of food.
Oh, yes. Hey, wouldn't it be magical if a cow would just fly in from the wings right now?
Do you think? Whoa! Hey there!
There we go. Don't worry, after this you're going to a Better Pet Life Rescue. Or one of the many food banks. Glenn Grover, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to sing for you a song about my cow. But I'm going to need help with this, so I think we should visit the bowl of help. Dave, do you have a blue? Aha! I have Dr. Otto! Could you come forward and hold my cow, please? Something tells me this is not your first time. All right. This is very important. When I point to you and say, moo, I need you to hold the cow way up high over your head and then just kind of spin around. That's it, real slow, like a big old Dairy Queen sign. You've done this before. Everybody else, I'm not going to leave you out. I need everyone else to envision a huge cow udder hanging over your heads. I know, it's frightening. With about 1 million of those little squiggly things hanging down. Everybody reach up and grab onto one of them squiggly things with both your hands and begin to milk like this. Make the noise. Okay, save it. This is going to be good. Are you ready, Dr. Otto? All right. Knuckle. My daddy gave a calf to me for a Christmas present once. I picked a little heifer out, cause both of us was runts. She never had much sense, but she grew up alright somehow. And when it comes to giving milk, she's an educated cow. Moo! Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows. Gives more milk than any law allows. Milk that sucker! In the morning she gets pasteurized. At night she gets some modernized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows. A hand for Dr. choreography. I took her to a county fair to try to win a prize. She knew just what was going on, I seen it in her eyes. The contest made her nervous, she tried so hard to please. And when I went to milk her, all I got was cottage cheese. Boo! Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows, gives more milk than any law allows. In the morning she gives pasteurized, at night she gives homogenized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows. Oh boy, we're up to our knees in milk now. I planted me a tater patch to try to earn some dough, to take a short vacation with that city guy I know. He would not milk the cow, no matter how much I nagged. So I took my vacation, leaving me to hold the bag. Boo! Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows, gives more milk than any law allows. In the morning she gives pasteurized, at night she gives homogenized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows.
Thank you, Glenn. Here, you'll take the cow. I'll take Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Graham Murphy. I'd like to talk a little bit about the charity that I'm supporting. It's the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Specifically, charitable contributions that are going to Team Marlene. This is in honor of my recently deceased mother-in-law, who was very dear to me, Marlene Coslin. She is the mother of my lovely ex-wife, Jody Lane, and the grandmother to my gorgeous daughter, Emily Murphy. And she meant an awful lot to the people around her and the people who knew her. She touched a lot of hearts and a lot of souls. And if you go to the link on the Adventures in Charity lineup page that has the bios of all of us, if you click on the link, you'll find out just a little bit more about who she was and how much she meant to us. So my contributions this evening go to support Team Marlene. Team Marlene is for a run, a fundraising event that we're raising money for. My ex-wife Jody Lane is a runner. She runs marathons. Clap for that. Yet she maintains pretty feet. We don't know how she does it. Yeah. So that's my charity. Thank you very much for indulging me in it. And now let's bring up the lovely Mindy Wally Dietrich.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Some of you are like, who's that? Or why is she in this event? I don't even know her. So if you don't know me, I was there with Sunny. How many remember Sunny's Super Sunshine Sing-Along? I had a little felt. Mike, Dave, he got to pin it on me every night. I had a little felt sun that I would put on. Oh, it's a good time for all of us. That's right. And I most, wait, what? Who felt it? Yeah. Anyway, a lot of people. So I would mostly talk in my sing-along, as most of us maids did. We like to chat a lot and do the hokey pokey. But I also did this song sometimes. So I'm gonna bring back an old favorite. We're gonna sing. I've got to go to the grab jar. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be male for this. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Let me dig around and feel the males.
What they like best.
Hang on. All right, here we go. Angie Bullard. Yeah. Nice. Get on up here. Hello. Oh my gosh, you've got glasses on. This is like perfect. Look at you. Hello. I'm gonna sit down. Have a seat. Hi, Andy.
Hello.
Are you having fun?
I am.
Thank you for helping us out. So I'm glad you're wearing glasses. I had to wear glasses starting in 3rd grade. That was just awkward. So in this song, when I give you the finger, when I point, you're all gonna make glasses. So if you're wearing glasses, you don't have to do it. You're safe, Andy. The rest of you, you can do it this way. They can do a monocle, upside down, whatever. But you all have. Well, really, you were with Tony for a minute, and like, you're not. Yeah, get on it. Do your glasses. All right, you ready for this? I was just minding my business. Life was a beautiful song. I didn't have a care, no worry. Then you had to come along. Is this awkward or what? I don't know. Look, pictures. People are taking pictures. Maybe you think I'm just flirting. This is not good. I'm like, really? Okay. I was thinking about my shoulders and I was really just going to town. So, thank you. Maybe you think, yes, Joe?
She's like a human ShamWow.
Sorry, I'm starting to sweat now. Get a little sweaty. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's awkward. Maybe you think I'm just flirting and then the whole leg. Maybe you think I'm all eyes just because I get romantic when I gaze in their eyes. Let's see it. Yeah. I fell in love with you first time I looked into their eyes. Let's see them. You've got a certain little cute way of flirting with their eyes. They make me feel happy. They make me blue. No stalling, I'm falling. I'm going in a big way for sweet little you. My heart is jumping. You sure started something with their eyes. You'd better watch them if you're wise. Oh yeah. They sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. You're overworking them, there's danger lurking in their eyes. Here's a big finish. All right, here we go. You put your hand here. This is good. Okay, yeah. They sparkle. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. This is a different leg now. It's like a ride. Oh my God! It's like Space Mountain. Whoa! Or It's a Small World. This is part of the show. All right, here we go. They sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. You're overworking them, there's danger lurking in their eyes. Andy, thank you so much. Let's strike it. Okay, good.
Mindy and Andy do this fall on ABC. He's a crazy shirt guy. She likes to rub things. How about somebody who's rubbing us the right way? Jim Roberts on the keyboards, ladies and gentlemen. Jim is supporting a charity. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it, Jim?
Yeah, it's the Dravet syndrome. My niece is 4 years old, and it's a form of epilepsy. There's no cure. There's no anything. She's 4 years old. She's had over 180 seizures. Some of the seizures last as much as 2 hours. And the prognosis for any little kid that's got Dravet syndrome usually is that she'll go into a seizure and they won't come out. She just started preschool, which is terrifying for the parents. She just started a month and a half ago. And the end of the first week, she had a seizure at school. And then had another seizure the following day and another one the following day. So that's what I'm trying to help is her name is Luella, and just trying to help them out as much as I can. And that's the brother of my wife. My wife happens to be here if you ever saw. And I know most of you have been at Pleasure Island, but Frankie and the West End Boys used to play on the stage. And I got to marry the only female member of the band. And if you don't mind, today is her birthday. Her name's AJ, and if y'all sing happy birthday to her, then I won't have to buy her a present.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear AJ. Happy birthday to you.
She's looking good.
I don't know what she sees in me, but I'm glad.
Yeah, there she is. Very good. That's very nice.
You're
Graham,
married,
you're
Graham.
looking a little warm. Do you want to wipe your brow or something?
Oh, a towel.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
married,
you-
Graham.
Crazy. What to do? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's best. And for this, may I have the woman jug, please? Randy. Where are you, Randy? And are you? Where are you and are you? I need to identify you so that I can find you. Very nice. Would you sit here, my darling? Very good. You'll know what to do. Now, as you can see, I am dressed in a traditional garb. Here, about to tell you a tale, a very special tale, my tale, of the Sheik of Araby. The Sheik of Araby would charge across the desert in search of his true love. Excuse me, I think we have a question in the audience. Yes, not Mr. Bleehall.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mr. All the Way Brown. I don't mean to interrupt and all, but since I already have, does the Sheik of Araby, does he actually wear a bath towel on his head?
It's not a bath towel anymore. You see, it represents a burnous. Burnous, say it with me. Burnous. It's traditional chic garb that they wear as they charge across the desert in search of their true love. Mr. Hairball.
Brown.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt again. But, so the Sheik of Araby, he goes into his bathroom and slips into his bare noose. So does he also wear, I'm imagining, an unseasonably warm leather jacket and, poofy alley pants?
Good guess. But no, I'm afraid not. He has long flowing robes that flap in the breeze as he charges across the desert in search of his true love. Now you.
Okay. Finger Herbie.
Yes.
Goes into the bathroom. Puts on his hair noose.
Yes.
And he runs over to his closet. Slips on an unseasonably warm jacket. And poofy outy pants. And so underneath his robes, that's what he's wearing.
Boy, you don't know Shiite from Shinola. What? Too Sunni? Between a rack and a hard place right now. Yeah, you cut me, I bleed this stuff. All right, no, you see, Mr. Beach Troll. He has the long flowing robes. That's all he needs. That takes care of it.
He ain't got no pants on.
It's a different culture. Over the desert, wild and free, rides the bold sheik of Araby. His Arab band, at his command, follows his love's caravan under the shadow of the palm. He sings to call her to his arms.
Debbie!
I'm the sheik of Araby.
With no pants on.
Your love belongs to me.
With no pants on.
At night while you're asleep.
With no pants on.
Into your tent I'll creep.
With no pants on.
The stars that shine above.
With no pants on.
Will light our way to love.
With no pants on.
You'll rule this land with me.
With no pants on.
I'm the sheik of Araby.
With no pants on.
Yes, I am the sheik of Araby. And your love will belong to me. As the stars fade into the dawn, oh, lap invitation, over the desert, and we'll be gone. I lost 10 pounds. My captured bride close by my side. Nice nose ring. Sweet as a river ride. Proudly I'll scorn her tears as I conquer love through fear. Ooh, I'm the sheik of Araby.
With no pants on.
Your love belongs to me.
With no pants on.
Night while you're asleep.
With no pants on.
Into your tent I'll creep.
With no pants on.
The stars that shine above.
With no pants on.
Will light our way to love. With no pants on. You'll rule this land with me. With no pants on. The sheik of Era. You're having an affair with the sheik of Araby. With no pants on. For loose head. And if anyone likes that. So, ladies and gentlemen, who better to bring up now than Joe Reed? Joe Reed! So, Joe, tell us a little bit. You're supporting the Actors Fund, is that right?
That's right. The Actors Fund is a fund that's been around for well over 75 years, helping actors who are in need around the country. They help anyone do anything. When I was a young actor in New York, and my father had a stroke. I didn't have the money to get home, and someone told me to call the Actors Fund, and within 3 hours, I had a round-trip plane ticket and $200. So I also gave to the Actors Fund from last year's event, and a wonderful actor and a great friend of all of ours, and somebody who worked at the club for many years, Andy Clark, passed away. And I gave the money in his name, and I am going to do it again this year. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of racy stuff going on up here, I must admit it, and I am tired of it, and I think we should get back to a little religious fervor right here. I'm going to sing you a little gospel, but I need some help up here. And how about that anal blowhole? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Come on up here. Oh, hairball, I'm sorry. Anal hairball. Now, anal, I need some help with this number, and I want you, I can't find it, to take, oh, here it is. I should have kept giving you the orange one. I could have found that easier. Now, I want you to take that.
Oh, thank you. I don't have one of these.
Well, no. Anal, come back up here. Come on up here, Anal. Yeah. Oh, yes, you could use a stand too. I guess that might help. Okay. All right, now, Anal, what I want you to do is I want you to use the microphone.
All right.
Yeah. So now people. Oh, you're taking that name too seriously. Oh, no. Now, what I want you to back me up.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so now, ladies and no, I didn't mean back me up in that way. Really gets on my nerves. I wanted you to back me up musically. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted you to, like, be my backup choir, singing into the microphone.
Didn't you say that in the first?
Didn't think I needed to. Ladies and gentlemen, I need your help too. When I go like this, I want you all to say, "In the well." Let's practice, shall we? In the well. In the well. In the well. I think you got it. It was an early Sunday morning. The church was crowded full.
It was crowded, it was really crowded because the church is deep. Oh my God, there's all the people.
Who is that little person there?
Oh, that's Kirk.
Old Elder Brown was raving. He was angry as a bull. What is that? The congregation sensed it. They knew just what he meant.
Oh, yeah.
When he said, "My text today is you sinners must repent." Who threw the whiskey in the well? In the well! Who threw the whiskey
mighty fine, down as high as a Georgia pine. Who threw the whiskey in the well? In the well. Who threw the whiskey in the well? In the well. Who threw the whiskey in the well? In the well. Well, keep your shivers out of that well, or we'll all wind up in Virginia. Who threw the whiskey in the well? In the well. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna take my leave of thee. You know I've been trying to show you the light, but you all done outshine me. Brother Jones got the bones, old Nash got all the cash. Get together, drink the water, get time. Come on, Tim, let's have a ball. Who threw the whiskey in the well? In the well. Who threw the whiskey in the well? In the well. Keep a shipper out of that well, or we'll all rise up and take each other out. Who threw the whiskey in the well? Who threw the whiskey? Who threw the whiskey in the well? Boy, did I screw that up.
No, you didn't, Cherie,
Ladies and gentlemen, thus ended Act 1.
Intermission time. Now this is
How do
no.
we get off of this mountain?
Well, we're all staying on base camp, buddy. Because base camp's a happening place. Base camp is where you can make your final auction bids, correct? Right? Yeah? And there's some wonderful items out there. It's also the time, now that you've heard a little bit about all the charities, figure out what ones you want to support and buy a chip, toss it in, and we'll get the results later on. Any more announcements? Does that pretty much cover it? Enjoy your intermission, ladies and gentlemen!
All right, so we're going to end a little bit of an intermission here. Obviously, we are now about an hour and a half into the show. There's still a second half to this. So, Emery, what do you kind of remember from this particular show? I know it's been almost 4 years.
Well, I just remember this being my very first foray into the Adventurers Club. As stated before, I never actually went to the club when it was open at Pleasure Island. So this was the very first time I had seen any of these skits. I know you had seen them 100 times, but I just remember it being my very first time.
I wouldn't say 100 times, but I've seen them many times.
Well, whatever. You saw them a lot. But I mean, I think some of the songs I recognized because they were kind of popular songs, back when this was supposed to be taking place. But I did recognize some of it, and it was the very first time I ever sang the Adventurers Club song and did my first congaloosh.
And with that, enjoy the second half of Adventures in Charity 2014.
tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. 6 or 8, yeah. Remember how we laugh away the hours and dream of all the great things we would do. What would we do? Did a lot of things at the club. Just shout out something that you remember.
Laughter.
Laughter and drinking. All right. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose. We try to never lose. So we were young and sure in our way. La 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 la. Nice. Yes. Nice.
Now the busy years go rushing by us. We lost our starry notions on the way. You dropped your notions? That happens at association. If by chance you see me in the tavern, or on Twitter, or you're stalking us on Facebook, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, what would we say? Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose, we try to never lose. Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. La 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 la. Raise your cup. La 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 la. Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. Through the door there came familiar laughter. Through the door there came drunken laughter. Sounded very similar, doesn't it? Anyone here visiting from a foreign country? Of course, Ian. Okay. Through the door there came Welsh laughter. And he's drunk as well. I saw your face and heard you call my name. Betty. Oh, my friend, we're older but no wiser. Now, I'm just curious right now, who's visiting here tonight that has never stepped foot in the Adventures Club and is thinking, what the hell am I? And why am I here? Are you just thinking this is so... I'm just sitting here thinking for all of y'all, you're like, this guy, okay, third song in the blue tuxedo shirt, like sneaks out underneath the spotlight, like, dear God, I got out, thank goodness. I thought you were leaving. Oh, no. Come here with your zhuzhy hair. Are you with Tika? Yes. Are you with Tika, or you're just with Tika?
Hell no, you're not.
I didn't. Sean will fight that. Okay. Are you two really an item, you and Sean? Have you made out for years? Oh, you and Brad?
Yeah, no.
And what is your name?
Brad.
Brad, I didn't even pull your name out of the thing.
I know.
You look like Donny Osmond. You're like Donny Osmond with your teeth and your teeth.
I'm not Mormon, though.
No? Okay, now where are you from, Brad?
Originally or now?
The show is almost over, and I've actually completed menopause, waiting for it to end.
Now, here.
Okay, good. So why were you never in the club then? Because you were too young. I was a baby. I wasn't. Okay. I saw your face and heard you call my name.
Sheila.
Yeah. Oh, my friend, we're all no wiser. Friend, our hearts and dreams are all the same. Tell me your dreams. Tell me your dreams. Tell me your dreams. Dreams. Include me in exactly. Include me in it.
Sheila. I dream of you, Sheila. Even as a baby, I loved you so much. Never, never, never. You know, it's in Euro.
Not in Euro, in utero. That's where you are. When I was in Euro, which is the same thing as in utero.
I don't think about vagina very often.
You would if you ever experienced mine.
Sheila, Mindy, and Joy, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those two familiar words. Oh, by the way, I'd like to take this moment to apologize to my 11-year-old daughter and her Welcome to Adventures in Charity, or How to Put Your Kid Through Puberty in One Day. All right. The only anecdote for this is Glenn Gover. Glenn Gover, ladies and
Millionaire from Monopoly.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I would like at this juncture to do a number about a woman who is very near and dear to the male members of the club. A stripper down in Kissimmee. Lydia, oh Lydia, say have you met Lydia? Oh Lydia, the tattooed lady. She has eyes that men adore so, and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Lydia, the queen of tattoo. On her back is the Battle of Waterloo. Beside it, the wreck of the Hesperus too. And proudly above waves the red, white, and blue. You can learn a lot from Lydia. La, 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 when her robes are unfurled, she will show you the world. If you step up and tell her where, for a dime you can see Kankakee or Perry or Washington crossing the Delaware. La 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 la. Lydia, oh Lydia, say have you met Lydia? Lydia, the tattooed lady. When she stands, the world grows littler. When she sits on Hitler. Lydia, the queen of them all. She once swept an admiral clear off his feet. The ships on her hips made his heart skip a beat. And now the old boy is in command of the fleet. 'Cause he went and married Lydia.
ladies and gentlemen. Glenn Gover, let Lydia come over. I'm adjusting the microphone because this next number has backup. So let's bring up Joe Reed, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many of you know it, but I have recently taken on a new profession. I am a wand keeper. And it brought to mind the poetry that I did back when we were at the Adventurers Club, and I've been writing poetry now as a wand keeper, and I thought I would start my little session here with my first best poem. While wand keeping once in Poughkeepsie, I paired a wand with a gypsy. It was not a good pairing, and I don't mind sharing, I might have been just a bit tipsy. Now let's go back a few years. A great poem. But you know, all poetry is musical, so we need a little musical backup. Do the Adventurers in Charity Choir, are they here?
Members, come on.
Where are the adventurers? Come along, come along. Come on, give them a hand, people. Give them a hand. Okay, come on up, choir, get up here. Oh yeah, why not? And there's another microphone over here if you don't want to share. Oh, that reminds me of my Saturday night. Tijuana. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to bring a little class to this meeting, and I thought... Are you playing with that thing? Oh. Takes all kinds. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a little poetry, and we have the backup here, so I'm ready to go. And fingers, digits. Down in the meadow, in an itty bitty pool.
Made it itty bitty pool.
Swam 3 little fishies, and the mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if you can. And they swam.
Say, where? Sounds like you have a lift.
And they swam all over the dam. Damn why? Well, we're not at Disney, so I can say damn now. Ah, boom, boom, jam, down water. Boom, boom, jam, down water. Boom, boom, jam, down water. And they swam all over the dam. Stop, said the mama fishy, or you'll get lost. But the 3 little fishies didn't want to be lost. The 3 little fishies, they went on a spree. And they swam right out to the sea. Boop, boop, did 'em down water. Boop, boop, did 'em down water. Boop, boop, did 'em down water. And they swam right out to the sea. Help, said the little fishy, look at the whales. But the 3 little fishies turned on the tails and back to the pool in the middle they swam. And they swam back over the dam. Boop, boop, did 'em down water. Boop, boop, did 'em down water. Boop, boop, did 'em down water. And they swam back over the dam. The 3 little fishies, they swam and they ate. They grew so fat, they just wouldn't hesitate. You are going to be so chafed in the morning. I caught him. I stuffed him. I hung him on my wall. And now they won't swim. And they won't swim. And they won't swim at all.
security flag. Oh no, Angela, you don't go nowhere. Angela Napoleon!
Okay, so I don't know if you remember this, but I used to do Gray Squirrel, a little song that I learned in preschool, and it's really, really dirty. I don't know if my preschool teacher was drunk or what, but these were the actual lyrics that she taught us. So I want to stick my hand in the ball to see who I'm going to pick here. I think I'm going to do lives, yes. Okay, I have, yes, okay. Norm Steinrack. Norm! Where's Norm? Norm, come on up! Give it up for Norm, yeah! You're a beauty. Sit up here. Look, you're like Papa Gigio. I love you. You're Santa Claus. Come on up here. Norm, look at you. You're like, I don't even need stairs. You're like Santa, only you smell like gin. I love that. And it's like a squirrel on your chin. I am in love with that. Okay, let me get another one too. I'm gonna get one more if you don't mind. All right, let me see here. All right, Ian Jones. Come on up, Ian. Just come on up here. All right, so Ian's here. Ian, this is gonna be like a sobriety test for you. This is gonna be so fun for both of us. All right, okay, so I'm gonna teach all of you at once, and then you're gonna really show them what you got. All right, so it goes so you're gonna do gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. And you remember, this is all coming back. This is very nice. And we're gonna know if you're wearing boxers or briefs after that shake. So really wonderful. So everybody try that. Ready? So here we go. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Then we're gonna repeat again. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Then we're gonna wrinkle up your little nose and just wrinkle up your nose. Just try that. It should make a sound, so I don't know why I put that there, but very good. Wrinkle up your little nose, then put your nuts between your toes, and you're just gonna gather your nuts. It's been 6 years, I know, that's amazing. All right, this is weird. This is awful. But yes, so wrinkle up your little nose, stick your nuts between your toes, and just gather, or just lean, go down, whatever you want to do. And then gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. There, give the gold seats what they paid for, right there. All right, so let's put it together. I need you guys to cheer for them. Here we go. Woo! All right, here we go. Ed. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Hello. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. I had a baby. Wrinkle up your little nose, stick your nuts between your toes. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Right there, give it up for the squirrel! That was really fun. Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you, Norm. Wonderful job.
Right down there.
That's the good thing is you can't see them. Oh my gosh, in the front row lost an eye. Wonderful.
Angela Napoleon, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have a rather meek, timid, shy fella here, so if you can just give him a little encouragement, let's bring up little Johnny Conan.
Thank you. I would like to share with all of you now a song that I learned back in my childhood. Back in Sandusky, Ohio. It's a real city, and I didn't actually grow up there. But we used to have career day in our elementary school, and folks from around the community used to share with us a little presentation about what they did for a living. So I would like to share with all of you now the one that our town postman brought in. Do we have any postal workers in the audience? That's not nice. Well, this, sir, goes out to you. And it goes goes a little something like this. Okay. I am happy, I am gay. Sometimes I come twice a day. I'm your mailman. Grab your knockers, ring your bell. Don't you think I'm sort of swell? I'm your mailman. I can come in any sort of weather, 'cause I have a sack that's made of leather. I don't care for keys or locks. I'll just stick it in your box. Choreography. Can come in any sort of weather, 'cause I have a sack that's made of. I don't care for keys or locks. I'll just stick it in your box. I'm your mailman. Thank you. Okay.
You can understand, not like keys, but locks, they're delicious. And that's why she divorced me. Let's bring up Sheila Ward, who is not Camellia Perkins, perhaps to sing about a farmer we all know. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause. She married a magician, it made her inhibitions disappear.
True. Now I'm going to pick some volunteers because I do go out to the audience on this one, if I remember. I'm going to go for one male and one female. How many? What is this? That's male. There's only 2 guys left. That's enough. That's all we need. Thank you, Mike Eisen. Helps if you turn it around. Lowell! I know Lowell. Where's Lowell? Where is he? Yeah, I'll find him in the audience. I know there's not 2 of you. Okay, so just stay there. I'll find you. Stay there. Because, yeah, it works better. I'm better in a crowd. I'm not as good on stage. Okay. Better in an audience. That's why I never worked at Comedy Warehouse. Okay, here we go. Cat, fat, hat, fat, rat. Thank you. All you do is rhyme at Comedy Warehouse. Cat, fat, fat, hat. Okay. This is perfect. Emily Murphy, and I'm going to go with young Emily Murphy because other Emily Murphy has a new last name. So this is good. And don't worry, Mom, Emily Murphy, with your new last name, I'll be clean with this. Okay. All right. So, shut up, Graham. Okay. Was that Graham who said that? Because I learned most of my smut, I think, from Graham. Oh, it's Joe Reacher. Okay. So, Knuckles, we're going to do a little song. Sure. Oh, McDonald's. McDonald's had a Here we go. Go. McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there was everyone knows on the farm you have to have an animal, so I'm coming to Lowell, and on that farm there was a cow. Cow! Good answer. Go with it, go with it. Now Lowell, you live here now, but where were you from originally?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. So I want to hear a little bit of a Massachusetts cow when you give me the sound that a cow makes.
Moo.
That's a Massachusetts. Yeah, he sort of had attitude. You can't see it because the lights are, yeah, there we go. Moo. Hey. Okay, so Massachusetts cow. And on that farm there was a cow. E-I-E-I-O. with a here and a there, everywhere. Oh, and a moo. Oh, give me a go! Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Here we go. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was an Emily. Come on, make it good because you'll show all the adults. So, on that farm there was a duck. So Emily, share with everyone. I love that you're sitting at the 21 table. You're not 21 though, right? You're not 21. No. How old are you, Emily? 11. Isn't that beautiful? Do you know she was a baby? In the club, she was a baby. What's weird is she was conceived there. We're back by the elevator. Back by the elevator. A lot happened back there. Now, are you sitting here, though, and you're watching this whole show, and you're thinking you're so proud of your father? Right there, I'm pretty sure you went to college for this. You went to college for this, right? He's got a degree in this, Emily. You can go off and go to school and do the same thing your father has. You know, he's paid for a lot of things in your life with what he's been doing up here. So it's a good thing.
Okay.
Let me tell you what you should be proud of, Emily, the fact that he's worked his butt off to provide this and do all this for all these charities and help bring out all of I'm giving his daughter Jewish guilt. Well, I'm half, so it's okay. So you said a duck. So I want to hear the sound of your duck. Now you're a Florida duck, so what sound does a Florida duck make? Don't question the duck. Be confirmed, secure in that answer because you're 11 and you're going to come into a few years here where there's going to be some challenges in high school. And you have to be so convicted that your duck, you have made the right choice with this sound, okay? So, yes, what does a Florida duck sound like? Talking. What is your friend's name?
Carly.
Okay, so we're going to whack together. Carly, you're both 11? That's weird because your two ages put together is my age. 22. Do what?
Squared. Just know your birthday.
Okay, shut up. You can always count on Joe Reed, though, to mouth off in the corner of any show. Any show you get, shut up, Joe Reed. And on that farm there was a duck, E-I-E-I-O, with a here and a there, here and there, everywhere. Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was a farm. What's that little man from Ohio? And on that farm there was a... Do you have one? Do you have one? Okay, come up here. We can... Sorry, sir. You're here to get drunk, and I fully feel your pain. Totally, it's the right plan, because we're way more entertaining when you're tipsy. Okay, and on that farm there was
a haystack.
Here's the deal. They work in the room. Lowell gave us the Boston, Massachusetts.
This is not Louisiana. A haystack.
Oh my God. Wait, Tommy's fiance who I just met.
Farm.
Wait, Tommy's fiance who's never been to the club, all of a sudden, yeah, she knows. Hey, so we're not in Ohio. There's no fun. We've got the Massachusetts stuff. We're not in Louisiana, but doesn't it feel like it sometimes? Because living in Louisiana is really hell on earth. So we've got Boston, and then we've got the quack Emily and her dear friend doing a great Florida convicted.
It was a really good quack.
It was a good quack. So you can't haystack. I mean, seriously, what's that? That's a haystack. Seriously.
There is a haystack on our farm, and anytime I would pass by it, it was making a sound, and it sounded like.
It's a haunted haystack. It's haunted. Halloween, it's almost.
It had a lot of ghosts in it. because it was moving.
You're gonna have to have this one out. I wouldn't mind. Let me just hear that haystack one more time. My husband's here. And on that phone there was a haystack. E-I-E-I-O, with a oh, it's amazing how this comes back to you like away from me. You would have wanted this 6 years ago. Oh, McDonald's had a song.
All right. I strategically placed microphones on this board right here. And we've got the other microphone is where?
Right here.
Right there. Come on up here. Little Johnny Common, bring in the microphone. There we go. Hello, hello. Nice white stance, little Johnny Common. I guess that would be ballroom dancing. Okay. Let's bring up somebody who can really dance, ladies and gentlemen, Joy Anderson.
Way back when I played Gabby the maid at the Adventurers Club. Since then, I have moved on to other things, and I also teach the dance. So I thought, now they don't call me Gabby anymore, they call me Krabby. A little bit older, or Flabby, whichever you'd like. So I would like to give you a little bit of a tap lesson. It's very cute. We'll just go step by step, and let's see if this body can remember it. Here we go, we're going to start it off nice and slow. Right foot. Just the heel. We'll do a little warm up, because I'm a little older. A little syncopation. A little crank roll.
Another round of applause for Troy Anderson. That was amazing. That was amazing. You know, speaking of amazing, let's bring up not Fletcher Hodges. And I hope you'll allow me to hold book for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Glenn Gover again.
My human man stand. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here performing for you tonight in the big hoopla.
Hoopla!
Or not. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're aware, but over the past year, I have been pouring most of my energies into the study of the ancient Siamese, Japanese poetry form of the haiku. Thank you. I have composed some examples of the poetry form on a topic which is near and dear to all of our hearts. Wads. Oh crap, now I'm gonna have to improvise the whole thing. Well, I'm going to be appropriately accompanied with some mood music on the keyboards by our good friend over at the Wurlitzer, Knuckles Flam Swayze. Blue can of steel, what promise do you hold? Salt flesh so ripe, can of metal, slick, soft center, so cool, moistening. I yearn for your salt. Twist, pull, the sharp lid jerks and cuts me deeply. But spam, my poultice. Silent former pig. One communal awareness. Myriad pink bricks. Clad in metal. Proud. No mere salt curing for you. You are not bacon. And who dares mock spam? You are not worthy of one rich pink fleck. Like some spongy rock, a granite, my piece of spam, in sunlight on my plate. Little slab of meat in a wash of clear jelly. Now I heat the pan. Oh, tin of pink meat, I ponder what you may be. Snout or ear or feet. In the cool morning, I fry up a slab of spam. A dog barks next door. Pink tender morsel, glistening in salty gel. What the hell is it? Highly unnatural, the tortured shape of this food. A small pink coffin. Pink, beefy temptress. I can no longer remain vegetarian.
Glenn Gover, ladies and gentlemen.
So, you know, we used to do this thing called the Boulder Dash Cup. We, of course, are legally bound. We can't do that. So we are here, you see, at Everest. Does anybody remember the native name for Everest?
Base camp.
Well, yeah. Chomolungma. Chomolungma. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Chomolungma Cup or the Sea Cup. And I give you not Professor Otis T. Wren, ladies and gentlemen.
Very excited. Let's just get this underway. Prestidigitation. Let's do the song. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Well, looks like I'm the only one here, so I'm going to win the Chumbawamba Cup.
Yes. Hello? Yes. My name is Hamish Tree Frog. I would like to compete for the China Solid.
I'm sorry. Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am.
Ah, correct.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
What, do you have your form signed?
No.
You should try to find Butter Seswick. Go find Butter Seswick and he'll sign the form, all right?
Butter Seswick!
My mother runs better than that. And she's been dead 7 years. All right, now it's up to me, ladies and gentlemen, and as the clear winner, since no one else is here.
Hold on a second there, Professor. I, of course, am here to participate as well.
All the way brown, why?
Yes.
What a shock!
Or half the way black. The bottom half.
Then why have so many gone back?
You've been talking to the wrong ones.
Oh, all right. Apparently the ones who can actually talk. All right, I believe as the senior member, oh crap, I believe as the best dressed, all right, I'll just go first. All right, thank you. All right. There I was, fishing. That's right, because that's what I do. Yeah, all right. So, in the beautiful Yeti camp, I was told about this magnificent lake, and I got up there and it was frozen. But for the first time in forever, I had a brilliant idea. What? Yeah, can I help you?
I couldn't find Butter Seswick. Butter.
Then Tilton Thompson. Have you tried Tilton Thompson?
I have not.
Why don't you try Butter Seswick or Tilton Thompson?
I will try Tilton Thompson.
I think I got those right. All right, go!
Tilton Thompson!
My God, it looked like a couple of ferrets trying to get out of a sack. So like I said, there I was in my boat. It's a beautiful fixer-upper. You'll get that on the way home. And then, there I was, finally face to face with the rare fish. And yes, I caught it. But at that very moment, this woman with icy powers came in and changed the whole damn country to something different. So there I was, suddenly with my fish, and I hear this loud roar, and it's the Yeti. So I was too scared. I had to drop the fish. I let it go. Thank you! I wrote that 2 minutes ago. But I can prove to you that I did meet the Yeti. Because I skinned it alive and made a hat. Thank you! Well, beat that one.
I think I can. Before I get started, I think it's only right that we should address the elephant in the room. Me. I know you're all thinking, what the hell happened to you, Brown? You look like you ate. your trusty mechanic Jim. Well, the answer is a very, very simple one. Yes, I did.
I couldn't find Tilton Sheldon.
Tilton Johnson?
Maybe either.
Did you try butter Seswick?
Yes, we just talked about that, thank you. No need to bring it up again. Are you here to tell a tale, young adventurer?
Yes, I am.
Great. You may, once I'm finished. There I was, winging my way over the vast expanse of the Himalayas.
I didn't get sound effects.
Carrying nothing more than my trusty mechanic Jim and a pair of cheese sandwiches. When suddenly, a microburst of wind. Ooh.
That's more than a microburst.
I like that, a microburst.
I'm gonna get upwind of the microburst.
Yes, please. Are you all right?
Yeah, over here, yeah.
When suddenly a microburst of wind hurled the 105th incarnation of my beloved gypsy moth into the peak of Everest herself. My plane was decimated. I received a broken leg. Jim was comatose. And alas, the cheese sandwiches were lost. I realized it was just a matter of time before the elements did us in. So, I made a splint using blades from a propeller I found nearby. Once I had stabilized my mangled limb, I pulled Jim onto my back. Luckily, Jim was a small man, having spent his early years as a jockey at the Churchill Downs. As I made my way out of the shelter of my destroyed plane, I noticed that we were but a mere few yards away from the summit of Everest. So even though I was in excruciating pain, I carried Jim to the top because I wanted him to be victorious with me as well. Pinning one of my patented scarves to the summit, I began my descent, my treacherous descent to the base camp miles below. Now, much of that descent is lost in the fog of my memory, but I do know that it was slow going, my poor battered body succumbing to the lack of food and water and the battering elements constantly smacking me around. What I do know, thank you for that smack, dear. What I do know is that at some point I came to inside the hollowed out remains of a yak. Lord knows how I got there, how long I'd been there, or when Jim had died. Yes, friends, my trusty mechanic Jim, good old jockey boy Jim, had passed away. I would have shed quite a few tears for him, but you know, at that altitude and temperature, the tears immediately froze to ice. It was at this point I was about to give in, just close my eyes and take the long dirt nap, when I heard Jim speaking to me. Mr. Not Hathaway Brown. I don't know much about anything, sir. Remember, Jim was a good man, but dumb as a stump. Mr. Brown, sir, I don't know a lot about anything, but it seems to me that you're starving to death, sir, and there is a buffet lying right next to you in this yak. You carried me for many years, sir, and it's now my turn to carry you. Now, you see, he wasn't really going to carry me anywhere. He was dead, remember? But he was telling me that I should eat him to save my own life. Hard times demand hard choices, friends. So I ate him. I did. I ate him. And if it makes you feel any better, Jim was not only a good man, he tasted like chicken. With my strength renewed, I began once again my descent. A few days later, I was found on the side of the mountain by a Sherpa guide who gave me food and water and kept my mind alert by regaling me with tales of his relationship with an abominable snow woman. I remember incredulously asking him, was the relationship a physical one? He seemed slightly chagrined as he told me, not yeti.
I'm glad I didn't use that one.
That was exactly what I was expecting, yes, all right. He brought me the rest of the way down the mountain to the base camp. There, his younger sister nursed me back to health. Yes, even though I was in horrendous physical condition, still weakened from my ordeal, I, of course, had to thank the young lady. And then I thanked her again. And several more times over the course of the next 2 weeks as I regained my strength. At the end of that fortnight, I was back to fighting Trim.
What, is a sumo wrestler?
Low-hanging fruit, I got it, all right.
What did you call me? It's just a fur hat.
Once I had regained my strength, I decided that it was only right that I should try to find what remained of Jim. So, to honor him, I once again climbed that mountain. This time, with the help of my Sherpa guide, I made quick work of the ascent, and just as fast coming back down. Unfortunately, I was never able to find that good old yak shack where Jim would spend eternity. Yes, I know, it's very sad. But he'll always be with me here, in my heart, and here. And that is how I became the first man to summit Everest twice while only climbing her once. Thank you.
I have actual proof. I brought a prop. You have no proof.
Proof?
Proof, no proof. Haha.
I still have 50 pounds of Jim clinging stubbornly to my waist. And if that's not enough, I could show you the Sherpies. I just had an outbreak.
Oh. That was quite a tale.
Thank
I
you.
know, it's kind of hard to swallow.
Is it?
I'll be back here.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, oh please, by all means.
Okay, well, I would like to share with you a story about how I knew that I was destined to win the Chumpalumpa Cup.
Chumpalumpa.
Chumalungma. Chumalungma. Shamalungma.
Shamalammadinga.
Go on, just go on.
My mommy always said that I was destined for greatness. So I had to confirm it. And the only way that I knew that I could confirm it is if I was able to talk to somebody who could tell the future. And so, when the carnival came to town, I knew that this was my moment, that I would go to the carnival and I would speak with someone who could see the future. Totally. So I paid my $5 and I went into the psychic's tent. And he was just this little man sitting at a table very much similar to the tables in which you're sitting right now. I know they're circular. That was how. And he was so tiny. And I sat across the table from him. And his breath was so bad. It was so bad. He kept saying to me, "Hello. How can I help you?" I said, my mommy said that I was destined for greatness. So I would come to you to tell my future. Would you please read my palm? And he said that he was only going to tell my future by not reading my palm. But he would only tell my future if I massaged his foot. Which I can do because I'm a licensed massage therapist. For sure.
Why don't you pass out some business cards?
I didn't think about that. But this would have been an awesome opportunity.
It would have been tax deductible, too.
It would have been super awesome. However, back to my story.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. He said that he would not read my palm, but if I could massage his foot, that he would be able to tell my future. So he was so small and weak, and he lifted his foot into my lap, and I took a hold of his foot, and I was massaging it, but it was so hard, it was so scaly, and it was really disgusting, but I did it anyway because that's what we do. Right? Yeah. Thank you. And he said to me, son, you are destined to hold the Chumbawamba Cup.
Chumbawamba?
Yes.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You are never gonna keep me down. Stop it! Stop it! You're pissing the night away.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But he said that you would hold the C cup one day. Sorry. I did. And I knew that he was correct. And the way that I knew that he was correct was because I finally found myself a super calloused, fragile mystic plagued with halitosis!
Well, that was a lovely story, lovely story. Well, I think it's time for the voting to begin. I would remind you who brought props. All right! It's time for the voting. Who believes that I have won the Chumbawamba Cup? I think you do.
How many people believe I should win the C Cup?
Well, clearly that was me.
No,
I got 3 more woos than you did.
How about a big hand for my fragile mystic? Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Where is it?
6 years, and you're still easily amused. All right, let's hear it for Emil Bleehall.
It's true.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that one won't fit. Oh. He made it fit. I couldn't make it. I did. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us bring up Merriweather Pleasure again, shall we? We have some important announcements, so we need a man of importance. There he is, still in knee pants. In Merriweather Pleasure. Here, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, let us see. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that our winning charities, starting at number 3, is
Ian Wrangler.
I can't quite read that writing.
Haven of Hope.
Haven of Hope. Number 2, the Owens Highland Association. And number 1, Better Life Pet Rescue. $11,000. That's why I was talking with Dr. Robbins. Now, the other list that I have to read. Somewhere in here. Alright. Auction winners of the evening, which I would ask to please see a volunteer at the silent auction area at the end. I will need you for that as well, yes. We have Lisa Saint, Linda G, Tom Prayer, Mark Pryor, Mark Harper, Lori McCaskey, McCaskey. This is what I have. Spotty. Bill Bounds. It's probably for the best. Bill Bounds, Cindy Anthony, Blake Simons, Randall Friesner. Oh, these glasses are working fantastic. Leah Perso, G. Skeever, Carol Tucker, Leanne Mahoney. That's not an and, that's an E. I see it now. You have. It worked for you, not for me. Lynn Mahoney. Oh. Anyway, Andy Ballard, Randy, Carly Raymond, Reach. Thank you. I'm glad someone appreciates it. Terry Fraser, Taylor Stevens, Julie Lane, Emily Morgan Murphy, Sandra Soper, Jane Summers, Jan Summers, Alan Fox. And now, for a 50-50.
Ticket number 700750.
It's me. Wait.
Yeah!
Yes. I think we hit. Say it again.
Got it. 700750.
Yes.
Come on!
$211. Congratulations. Now, if you of course look at these tables in front of you, you'll see these lovely paper lanterns that are real and handmade in Nepal. If you're interested in taking one of them home to add to your artifact collection, please see one of us for a $10 donation, and also for the frozen lanterns handmade in Emily's kitchen. Also lovely as well. Now, you wanted a board member photograph, I believe? Board members of Adventurers Charity, please do approach the stage.
How about it, folks? These are the people that work hard. That's you, Sean. You up here. Keep putting on this for the past year, month after month. We would meet. We would discuss things. Lovely Pika, Sean. Folks, your board for Adventures in Charity. I left off Emily before, but she's right here. Emily. All right, so let's give them a big round of applause as they exit. Thank you, Greg, because there's one more number ahead. There is one more announcement, but
May I make an announcement? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce Rob Crossgrave.
and so since we just wrote this, I had to do a cheat sheet. Jim, do you know something like a Sinatra tune, perhaps? Now that was the show. Adventurers all. So thanks for sharing with us this Congaloosh cause. Great causes, my friend. the second adventure in charity. We've helped with gravid kidneys, AIDS, pet rescues led, Alzheimer's, actors, leukemia, theater and hunger fed. Those bean counter blues have melted away. We've made a great new use of the club to stay. So have a cup of cheer, you'll make a difference here. It's up to you, adventurers. Adventurers home, we'd like to thank you for choosing a charity that you can keep. You've made it a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. Those bean counter blues have melted away. So now let's thank all of you, these talents who play. And thanks for being here, give an adventuring cheer. It's Congaloosh, yeah,
Ralph Crosby, ladies and gentlemen. The man responsible for the evening right there. Sheila? Get us started, why don't you?
Knuckles, let's start this. Everyone knows this one, so let's just start low. Get low. I almost sat on the light. Thank you. That would either would have felt really good or not good at all. Okay. What? Honestly. I'm starting soft because we're gonna build. We're gonna build because we're building the song to like a climax. Sit down. Can I just tell you, my left foot is so swollen, I'm not even kidding. No, it's all right. Shush, it's not about me. Right here. What?
Sheila, somebody's touching me! What? Pants me.
Enjoy it, Joe.
One of my favorite bits ever. Thank you, Joey. He should be touching Joy because I don't know if you've heard, she's single. So if Joe Reed could just touch Joy right now, that would be. Get off of her. Get off of her. This is gross. Oh, that's beautiful. He spanked you. I knew there was something between y'all. This is what we would do actually just to stretch so that the hoopla would take 20 minutes.
Hoopla!
I mean the poopla. I think Star Wars owns it now. Let me hear ya! Oh, when the saints go marching, oh, when the saints go marching, now I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching.
Hey, Tony. Yes. I think you got a little something to tell us.
To all our fans out here tonight, to all our fans out here tonight, for us you open your hearts and wallets, and we think you're out of sight. But when the saints go marching in, oh, when
this all would not have happened without him. A big hand for Rob Croskery! Go marching in, go marching in. Now I wanna be in that number when the saints go marching in.
Adventurers here, from near and far. They navigated by the Big Dipper. You're here for Adventures in Charity. People, that's the name of a stripper.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if we may clear the room, and then we will reset and reopen for the VIP after party. Thank you so much.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're closing in on 3 hours.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Did you? Did that kind of bring back a lot of memories for you?
Yeah.
As she looks at me very sarcastically. Anyway, I hope this kind of gave a great insight, and if you do want to see the last one and you're going to be in the Orlando area, go to adventuresincharity.org, and there's all the information. On next week's show, we're going to be doing another Adventures in Charity for 2015, and then we're just going to be working up until the very last one. So I'm just really so happy that after all these years, I'm finally putting this audio to good use. It's been a long 4 years, trust me. So I guess with that, you can visit us at cfsas.com, where you can email the show. You can follow us on Twitter at CentralFLSAS, and you can like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. And of course, say goodbye, Anne-Marie.
Congaloosh, Anne-Marie.
And Congaloosh, and have a magical week, everybody.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind
or forgotten.